Hi everybody, this is Tom with If This Car Could Talk, and today Dana and I are at Barrett-Jackson, and this is the very first fall auction that they've had for 2024, and it's not nearly as big as it is in January every year, but there's some beautiful cars here. I happened to find this as we were walking around. It's a 2000 model Cobra R. The R stands for race, and the only people who could get one of these had to have an SCCA license. Now the dealers that sold these were put on a lottery program because they only made 107 of them, I believe. Now I was working at a Ford dealer at the time, and the lottery was held on how many SVT Lightnings you sold and how many SVT Mustangs you sold. And the dealer I was at was pretty aggressive in their SVT sales. They were also a Roush dealer. So we got two of these cars. Both left the dealership with everything intact. All the window stickers, all the chalk marks on the windows and everything. The car came in, they dropped it on the ground, it went through a pre-delivery inspection, and then a rollback truck came to get it to take it to the new owner. So this car here is red, which they all were. And you'll notice they have special alloy wheels, and they have Recaro bucket seats, and on the back is that famous R model wing. Now this car has a 5.4 liter engine, which was the precursor to the Shelby in 2007, when they actually put a 5.4 liter engine in a Shelby. Now there was another car that they made at this time, and it was also a Cobra R. It was a 95, but it had a 5.8 liter Windsor engine in it. This one has the 5.4 dual overhead cam modular motor. It's the same engine that was used in the trucks at the time and other vehicles, but they were never put into a Mustang. So this is a very, very unusual car. Ford really tested their engineering skills on this one, and these were meant to go out onto the track and race and win. So if you see one of these, then you know what it is. These were about, I believe, $60,000 or so at the time, which was an incredible amount of money for a model Mustang. I just heard the dog barking. He is over at the Hemi GTX, so he appreciates fine cars too. So if you haven't come down here, or if you get the chance, you should make a trip out to Scottsdale, Arizona next January for the Barrett-Jackson meet. It'll be held at Westworld like it always is, and they call all the auctions they do here Auction Week. That's in January, and I'll have more information about that later. We're not sure what other auctions are going on at the time, but generally Auction Week goes for about a week and a half, and there are probably 5 to 7 auctions going on. But we wanted to share this R model Cobra with you because it's just such a phenomenal car. I wish the keys were here so we could start it up. You could hear it. It has a very unique rumble, but it's just got so many innovative things that Ford did with the Mustang. We'll show you inside. It's got Recaro bucket seats, and it's got the gripped steering wheel so you can hang on better as you're carving out the corners. Got the manual 5-speed. It's just a phenomenal car. I remember these when I was at the dealership, and when they would come in, the guy that did the pre-delivery inspections knew I was an enthusiast, and he always called me over to see it. And then I went for a ride a couple of times too, because he had to test drive it, make sure everything was good. You'll notice here it's got an antenna delete cover, so these cars don't have radios. They are made for racing. They're very agile on the track, I hear, and as I said, it did lead to a lot of innovations within the Mustang. So I hope you enjoy this car, and we'll be bringing you many, many others through the next couple of days here. But this car is sale number 800. I'm not sure when it would go through. You can get a good estimate when you go on to the Barrett-Jackson website to check it out. That site is barrett-jackson.com. You can see all the cars that are for sale, and if you've missed any that's sold, you can also go back in and check auction results, but you have to be registered on the site, which is really easy. But anyway, this is $800, and it will sell at no reserve. There's no telling what it'll bring. These cars in the past generally bring six figures, but who knows? Could go in the mid six figures or could go under. But either way, it'll be sold and it'll get a new owner by Saturday night. So tune into the Barrett-Jackson podcasts that they have, and they also have event coverage. Live stream event coverage. Yeah, sorry, I lost it. If I don't have a script, I get lost. Anyway, it's live stream. You can watch the whole auction on their website. You can watch it all. But we just appreciate you guys watching and coming with us, and tell us what you think of this car.